Yo, what is up, guys? Methods here, giving you guys another gameplay. And today I have a hardpoint on standoff. I was just playing 8s with pros such as Nameless, Nate Shot, Embos, etc. In case you're wondering what 8s is, it's basically a pickup scrims. You know, you have two captains and they pick 3 players to compete with. We basically just play 8s to practice when our teams aren't on playing. You know, we just want to play the game and have a good time with our friends. So that's basically what 8s is. Real quick before I get into the actual title of the commentary, which is MLG Dallas. I haven't been uploading lately. Obviously, it's been like a week or two. I think it was 2 weeks. My explanation is, before Dallas, I wanted to grind. I really didn't have time to commentary or anything. I was just trying to play the game a lot. Be warm for Dallas. Dallas was like a 3 to 4 day span. We arrived Friday, got back Monday, so I obviously couldn't upload then. And then as soon as I got back, I started catching up on sleep. I would get home from school and sleep for like 3 to 4 hours. I'd wake up at like 7:30 due to like the lack of sleep in Dallas. And top that off, I had 102 fever like a couple days ago. Right now my throat's killing me. I have a cough. So it's been pretty difficult trying to do a commentary. The struggle was real. But in MLG Dallas. So we arrived Friday afternoon. We'll play later that night, but yes, we arrived. Me, Lawless, and Embos flew out on the same flight. Fluff met us at the airport. We stayed at the Omni, which is like maybe a 5-minute walk from the venue. Really nice hotel. I loved it. I would definitely stay there again. We had a great time staying there. Really nice, really clean. Great quality hotel. So we ended up playing Friday night. As you know, we're an open bracket. We got eliminated from the the online qualifier. So we were in open bracket, and unfortunately, our first open bracket match was against Thrust, and we ended up losing to Thrust. The first round in open bracket we lost. It was split screen. The first three rounds of open were split screen, and the first 5 rounds of losers open were split screen. Split screen really did suck. I mean, the split screen was only one. You had no kill feed. You could hear like your teammates sound, like whoever was sitting next to you playing split screen with you. You could hear their sound as well as your sound. So it kind of screwed you up, messed with your head. If you heard footsteps from your teammate, you would think it's an opposing player. So split screen wasn't our forte. We weren't too great at it. So we knocked out to the losers in open. And, it was a tough road. We had to play all day Saturday, 14 hours, 10 a.m. to 12:30 at night. We played the first 5 rounds. We had split screen. Our toughest competition, I would say, was definitely A4, which is, Diabolic, Mochilla, Jugster, and them. That went to 5-6 last map in our favor. We won the Hardpoint. We lost to CTF, and then it was 5-5 and Search and Destroy. It was really nerve-wracking. We lost this. We placed top 80, and we're out of the tournament. So I was pretty nervous. It was 5-5. They planted the bomb A on raid, and 4 players are still alive for both teams. I ran down pool stairs and got a 2-piece, which was huge. And then I actually got team killed, but my teammates ended up closing the map out. We won 6-5. I dropped 14 kills. Very nerve-wracking. Very. I did not want to place top 80 my first event. So yeah, then later that night we played Dare for top 12. Ended up beating them 3-1. Really good games. We then placed we played Dare for top 16, I believe. Yeah, we placed Dare for top 16, and then we played FaZe for top 12. Ended up defeating them. Then we played Fear for top 8. Ended up taking out Fear. Great games. I think we won 3-1. So we're obviously pumped. I mean, we placed top 8 our first MLG event. Soar is now a pro team. Every single one of us. I'm now the youngest pro MLG Call of Duty player. I'm only 15. I turned 16 in August. That's right now, by the way. I know Felonies placed pro when he was younger. I think he was like 12 or 13 when he placed pro. But at this moment in time, I'm the youngest pro. And, it's pretty cool knowing that we're a pro team. So we played Fear for top 8, defeated them. Really tiring. We played from 10 a.m. to 12:30. It sucked. I mean, we were hella tired. We went back to the hotel. Knocked out really quick. Wanted to be up early. And our first match was at like 10 a.m. versus Envious for top 6 on main stage. we ended up getting defeated, 1-3. Like, we didn't have that hype that we had, the night before, where we played for 14 or sort of, holy, we played for like 14 or so hours. And like I said, I'm still really tired. It's like 10 a.m. right now, so please forgive my slurring of words and my terrible voice at the moment. So, it sucked losing. I mean, we didn't have that hype. We were pretty tired. We choked a few maps. Definitely the CTF we choked, and we could have won the last hardpoint. Only map we won was Search and Destroy. But, MVS is a great team. Can't be sad with our placing. We ended up placing 7th altogether. My team qualified for the CoD Championships, which is the $1 million tournament. Unfortunately, I can't play. Terrible feeling. You gotta be 17 or older to play in it. Activision or whatever, they fly out your whole team to Hollywood for free. Everything's paid for, hotel, flights. So, it sucks that my age, has such an impact. I can't do much about it though. But my other 3 teammates can play. My fill-in for the tournament is Saints. He was formerly on Fear. He played for Dare at this event. He fills my role pretty well. He can, run into a hard point and run around and get massive kills. Really good support / Slayer. So my team should be fine with him. Yes, I'm still on SOAR. I'm still the captain of SOAR. To my knowledge, and I'm pretty positive I'm not going to get dropped. We're still going to be teaming for Anaheim. Just unfortunate that, I helped the team qualify, and I really don't have a chance to play for that big prize of $100,000 each. So, I mean, it sucks. I haven't been playing that much at all. Like I said, I maybe played like 3 or 4 maps since Dallas, which I got back Monday. So, what's today? Sunday? Did I get back Monday or last Monday? I totally forget. I think it was last Monday, but I don't even know. But I haven't been playing that much. I mean, there's not really a point for me to grind right now. Once the COD Champs is over, I'll start grinding with the squad again, but I really have nothing to do right now. I'll be grinding pubs a little bit, getting some gameplays. I'll be doing some pickup scrims and such. Maybe some Game Battles tournament, I don't know. I'll start streaming again, maybe later tonight or tomorrow. Right now we're on spring break, so I have a lot of time on my hands. I'm going to be hanging out with friends, doing all that stuff. But, yeah, I mean, Dallas was a great experience. I met a lot of cool people, really cool venue. I didn't picture it to be like it was. I used to watch the streams, and it looked sort of different on streams, but the main stage was sick. I got a chance to play on it. The setup, wasn't too comfortable. I mean, you use the earbuds to hear the game sound on main stage, and then you have, like, noise canceling headphones over your head. But, it was sort of like you're playing at home. Like, you really can't hear any outside noise from the venue, so that was really cool. I got to meet, some really cool people, such as Hastro and Fwiz. I've watched them since, like, MW2 when I was a little fanboy. They're, like, really cool commentators. I love watching them commentate, and they're basically a legend in the booth, so them commentating was pretty cool. Get to meet Puckett. I'm pretty cool with Puckett. A lot of people I haven't met before. I mean, I met most of the players before due to the fact that I've been at local lands, such as UMG Chicago, etc. I got to meet some pretty cool people, and I'm happy I went. I mean, it was really fun, cool experience going to my first MLG event. Placing pro, my first event, really cool, especially at age 15. Pretty crazy. I mean, we placed 7th our first event ever, and we lost to veterans, so we really can't be too upset with our placing of 7th. I mean, we acquired our goal of being able to go to COD Champs. Me and Saints agreed that I get 10% of his earnings due to the fact that he's basically getting a chance to play for $100,000 each, basically for no reason. I mean, my team decided to pick him up because he's the best fit, but he wouldn't be going unless, I was unable to attend due to my age. So, he was a cool dude about it. I'm cool with Saints, really cool with him. He agreed, 10%'s fine with me. I don't want to ask for 25 or 50 because if you think about it, that's a big chunk of money to take from somebody. If they do win, which I hope, I hope the best for them. I mean, I'm not going to hope they do bad because I'm scared that I'm going to get dropped. But, say, for example, they place first place. I'm obviously going to expect to be looking for a new team. To be honest, if they place first or something, I'm probably going to leave the team and let them pick up Saints and not put them in the position to drop me. due to the fact that, you know, if they win such a big tournament, you know, I definitely want them sticking together. But I thank you guys for watching. Make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Once again, sorry for my terrible voice. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.